All right, what's up? Okay, so this week is going to be pretty smooth. I told you guys in last Sunday's video that I really like when they overstack a bunch of news events all in one week, because the following week tends to be a whole lot more timid, and that is going to hold true, in my opinion, based on what I'm looking at. It's going to be up for news events this coming week. Let me go over what we did. As I always do. Of course, the thumbnail shows what we did for basically the month of the month of January, where we're 72-7, and let me show you that. You can always go to our website, superezforex.com, click right here, join our signals group, and it'll pull these things up. And you can click right here to track our results, okay? Because a lot of people say, hey, what's your results? Well, we have a tracker, so I update it every weekend. And so you can click right here. See, click here to see Signals results. If you want to join the Signals group here, if you want to join the copycat right here. Okay, so I clicked on here and it took me to our spreadsheet. And as you can see right here, I need to change this to 2024. Sorry. Okay, there we go. All right, so last month we did 62 wins and 4 losses, which basically will still, I need to move this up, but it don't matter. I'm not going to overcomplicate it. We had 62 wins, 4 losses, and then if you had last week, that makes it 72 wins and 7 losses in the copycat service, where you just get copied on all our trades. You don't even have to trade anymore. 72-7 in 1 month. Oh, that's beast mode. And then in the Signals group, we had another successful week of 5 trades. So that would put that at 42 straight winners, no losses. And then in the live sessions with Miss Jenny, the 6-figure coach, we had, she did 6,320 pips. And this is in a live session where you're with her trading live twice a week. Okay. So if we were to add up for the month, what that total was, so we had 9,608 for the first 4 weeks, plus last week of 6,320. That'll give a total pips of 15,928 pips in Miss Jenny's. 15,000. And all of these were winners. They didn't lose any trade last week either. So we're still on the fiery roll of just beast mode and setting records in the Forex market. So if you want to join us, go to Super EZ Forex. And just like I said, if you want to join in the live sessions and get signals where you manually place the trades, and you join Miss Jenny live twice a week, then you want to join the Signals group. However, if you just want to be copied on our trades under the copycat service, then you'll click on here. Okay, now let's get to the news. So here's what is coming up this week. We have the AUD. This is the most important one to me of them all. Okay, this is the one that can, if you trade the Australian dollar, this will be the concerning one right here. Okay, interest rate news, because you see it's on this list over here. Don't trade during these events, especially if you're new. If you aren't new and you have some experience, just be very careful and control your lot size, because this can go any way. So the AUD is coming out with their interest rates on Monday at 10:30 p.m. So just be aware of that. And then everything else, this one, well, we'll go through it. The NZD is coming out with employment numbers. Now, employment numbers is just one of those things where if you are a person who likes to trade short term, or you're a scalper, these are the ones that can kind of spike real quick and get you hit. Okay, so that's why it's on the list. It's really not detrimental if you're to break a trend, let's just say. So if you're in a trend, and you're trying to trade the trend, these news events won't break the trend, but they can cause a quick spike in the situation. So make sure, if you are going to trade these, to use a generous stop loss. Okay, all right. So you have the NZD coming up with their and unemployment numbers on Tuesday at 4:45 p.m., which is right before market close. Okay. Then you have the Swiss, or the CHF. Some of you guys call it the chief, or the chief, or chef, okay, or whatever you call it, but it's actually the Swiss franc. Okay. The CHF, or the Swiss franc, is coming out with unemployment numbers as well on Wednesday, but again, not a big earthquake shattering, oh my God, unless you're a person who likes to use 10 and 20 pip stop losses. Yeah, you need to be concerned. But if you're a person who uses very generous stop losses because you're more like a swing trader, it's really not that big of a deal that you need to even worry about, in my opinion. Okay. Now, we don't trade the China, this is what it is, CNY, which I normally don't follow their news, but when China has inflation numbers, this is something just to be concerned about, especially if you trade in the Asian market, because China is the second largest economy in the world behind the U.S. And so therefore, what's happening with them will affect other, could affect the Asian market on Wednesday. So I just did put it there, even though we don't trade, China at all here in the U.S. or in the Forex market for most of us. But, I just put it there just so you're aware. Okay, so if you see some rumbling and tumbling going on during the Asian session on Wednesday at 8:30, then you know exactly why. Okay, and then on Thursday, you had the USD coming out with jobless claims, again, unemployment numbers on Thursday at 8:30 a.m. And again, this is not an earth-shattering kind of thing. It could cause a little jolt in the market, a little short volatility, but nothing long term, in my opinion, that I've ever seen. And then on Friday, we're wrapping it up with the same thing, with CAD coming out with their unemployment numbers. So basically, it looks like primarily unemployment numbers is going to be the theme of the week, which is cool because it's really not earth-shattering news, and then we can have a smooth trading week. So again, if you do want to join us and you want to be sent trade alerts where you can manually trade them, then go ahead and join here, and you'll be able to attend the 2 live sessions with Ms. Jenny, the six-figure coach. So you can join here with the advanced membership group. But if you just want to be copied and you want to be a part of the new hot service that we released that's just on fire, called the copycat service, where basically you just set up the software onto your MT4 or MT5, and whatever trades we take, you get copied on them, then the copycat service will be for you, and you can just click on the register button and you'll be a part of that, and you don't even have to look at charts. Just check your MT4 once a week or once a month, just like you would a 401k and IRA, and we'll help it to grow. There are tons of testimonies all over the place. If you're in any of my groups, you see the testimonies. If you're on my YouTube channel, you hear people talking about it. So it's legit. It's legit. Truth be told, I should have released this a long time ago. A lot of people would have benefited a long time ago. It's making a heck of a difference in a lot of people's lives. A lot of people are passing prop firm challenges and all these different things. Now, please do not ask me 2 questions. Don't ask me about brokers, and don't ask me about prop firm challenges. Oh, and the third one, don't ask me about lot sizes. Those things I don't answer because those are personal choices. We don't get into that because that's not an area of expertise. We trade very, very well, but when it comes to financial numbers, when it comes to which broker is the best and which one is the best prop firm, that we don't get into that. You have to do your own due diligence. Because I just don't want to be involved in that side of business. Okay. We want to stick to what we're good at. We know these markets. We know how to trade them. So that's where we come in. Okay. You have to do your own research on the best brokers, best prop firms and all that stuff. Basically, you'll be copied from us to 3 accounts of your choosing. So any 3 accounts that you choose, it could be a prop firm account, personal account, it doesn't matter. If it's an MT4, if it's an MT5, you will be copied. Okay. But as far as telling you, hey, use this prop firm, we don't do that. We don't do that because they could be treating me really, really good, but then you sign up and they may treat you bad. So I don't want to get blamed for something that is not my involvement, and I don't have personal involvements with these prop firms or brokers. So I prefer that everybody choose something that they are comfortable with, and then we can move forward. Okay. All right. Because I get that question a lot. So I just want to address that concern and let you know that's the reason why I stay out of that arena. If I ran my own prop firm, or if I ran my own brokerage, then I'll tell you, hey, use this, and I will tell you exactly why. But since I don't want to get into that. Okay. All right. Thank you very much.